What's going on, guys? It is like 3:15 Sunday morning, and I'm super tired. I'm spent, and I suck because Friday night we had a overnighter gig, and I had every good intention to try to get some good video or just something to watch, anyways. Um, got a picture of our loadout. And the truck loaded up, stuff like that. You'll see the video here coming up. We got there. I was going to get some, I just took a little video once we got there and got set up. Didn't even show all the other campers, but just showed kind of the grounds we were on, which was just really cool, you know. So you'll see that. It's just like a minute long. And I wanted to get video inside, but I didn't. I didn't get any still shots of the setup, but it's the same old setup, you know, ain't nothing special, but yeah, so you're going to watch that if you stick around. And then after you see that, we're talking Harbinger MLS1000. All right, and we are off for a little, let's say a slightly out of town overnight gig. Kind of like a little tour bus setup here. So we were staying overnight, but we are loaded up, all but the guitars. About another hour to go. I don't want to heat them up. There's a couple mic stands, guitar stand, back on the right, two speaker stands on the left, book stand. Unfortunately, we still use one. Little rocker tucked in there. And besides, like I said, the two guitars, there's the gear we're using tonight. A couple Yamaha DBR12s, the CP8 floor wedge is stuffed down there in the corner, and some in our gear bags with the rest of our crud to get us through the night. So, all right, there you go. We'll see what I can get you tonight. Guys, seriously, stuff for kids. This type of view. We're inside tonight. It was a little windy. It just died down, but we're taking advantage of the AC. Bunch of campers behind us. We are set up for the night. This is good stuff, man. This is really good stuff. I hope you guys are all gigging, DJing, doing live sound, entertaining, doing what we all want to do. This is good stuff right here. Enjoy it while we got it. Just want to share a little bit. Not sure if we're going to get any live footage, but just want to share a little bit. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. This is why you don't do videos when you're super tired. I just did an 11-minute video, deleted it because it was too long and I'm talking in circles. And then I just did another 14 minutes, deleted it. Way too much info that you guys don't care about. This is dumb. I already said we're going to talk about Harbinger. Got a Harbinger MLS1000. The day or so after I did the video on why I don't have column arrays anymore. Long story short, me and Aaron gigged Friday night, 2 nights ago, with our Yamaha DBR12s. It was overkill for the place, but better to have more than not, you know how it goes. Have more, not need it type thing. But this Harbinger MLS1000 could have did that because we literally had the DBR12s turned down so much. This was supposed to be delivered on Saturday, which is technically yesterday now. Me and my buddy, me and Aaron did Friday night. Me and my buddy Jim were doing a duo at a boat club Saturday night, 8 o'clock. We agreed to leave my house here at 6. About 5:50, between 5:55 and 6, after I was pacing all day, waiting for the big brown truck to get here. UPS gets here about the same time that Jimbo gets here. He's like, John, you just got a package. I'm like, yeah, I was hoping to get it like 3. I'm not mad at UPS. Stuff happens, right? You know, it's no big deal if you're UPS and you're watching this. I'm like, yeah, I was hoping to get this by like 3 o'clock. Pop this thing open, run us through his paces. Anyways, we didn't. So what I'm getting at right here is I said, Jim, hey, you want to check this out? Because I kind of wanted to use it tonight. But if not, if you want to roll, let's just get out of here. And he goes, no, he goes, we're not starting till 8. He goes, we're good. Let's give it, let's check this out. Come in, unbox it, literally slice it open, set it up, snap it together, take a microphone, run it through this Yamaha MG10XU, panned all left or all right or something, ran into line 1, channel 1 on the Harbinger, set online, and Check, check, 1, 2. How's the sound? That's about all we had time for. I did it. He did it. We talked through it for, just briefly, literally like 30 seconds, if that. Then he talked to it for a few seconds. And I called Aaron. I'm like, Aaron, come here. Does it sound all right? And then we just tried to do a few seconds of singing through it. I mean, it was that quick. It was that quick. And I've never went from box to gig before like this. I just never did it. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? All right, first time for everything. So anyways, long story short, we get there. We go to the gig. We set up. We had our Yamaha DBR12s. I pulled one out, left one in the truck in case something was going to be wrong with this. We still had a backup. We had our QSC CP8 floor wedge. We did have the Harbinger set up in front. No room to have it in the back of us. I've not even practiced that way. I've never done it that way. So we get there. Long story short, we do the gig. Me and him have not gigged together. This is only second time ever. First time was in either 2018 or 2019. One time. This is time number 2. All I can say is about tonight is that whether we just had great chemistry, great musicianship, or got lucky, or combination of everything. I don't know. People's like, man, you guys are good together. You guys sound good. You guys this, you guys that. And I hope part of that was accredited to good sound too, right? Because if you got things that are ear piercing and too loud, you should control your volume, right? But sometimes the mix, sometimes the EQ can maybe get out, get away from me a little bit. So anyways, we got compliments, so it was good. So I'm going to keep this short. At the end of the gig, I'm like, oh, I need to touch this back plate of this Harbinger. So I touched the back amp plate and it's hot. Is that a big deal? I don't know. I read about it one time. Maybe it's nothing. I'm not an engineer. Maybe it's, read about how heat kills electronics. I'm not an engineer. My phone heats up all the time. My old phone heated up all the time. It was a Samsung. It lasted like 6 years. It was still going. So I got forced into this, was it T-Mobile? Paint company, T-Mobile, I think. Yeah. But the Samsung is still running fine. I'd heat that sucker up all the time. Always worried about it, but that never happened. So at the same time, after touching the back plate on this, I touched the QSC CP8, which had been running the same amount of time. And, they were probably like 3.5 hours at this time, right before teardown. And it was cool. I mean, you could feel just a little warmth because you could feel that it was on. But I think, generally speaking, reasonably, you would say it felt cool compared to the Harbinger feeling warm, hot. Now, if you watch any of the other stuff, I've always been a Yamaha junkie, okay? So the Yamaha MG10XU, which I have 2 of, I'd read before, and I'd always felt it, never thought nothing of it. Then I read somewhere, well, this Yamaha gets too hot. Is it supposed to get this hot? Da, 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 da. Well, I got 2 of them, and they get hot all the time. Why do these MG series mixers get hot, or at least the MG10? I don't know, but it's still running fine, still running great. So I'm just bringing it up because these are just initial thoughts for you. So maybe it can help you make an informed decision if you're considering one of these. Other than that, I like the sound. I like the coverage. I don't know if I said in this video yet. Place we're at could be small, medium, but I'm going to be conservative and say it was just a small venue. But I did walk out and then up to a next level and just listen while Jimbo was playing. Great. He's blessed with that deep, little bit raspy, cool, classic rockish voice. Sounded great. He plays way better guitar than I was playing tonight. He plays a Martin something or the other. I think it was just ringing out great, to be honest with you. He walked out, said I sounded great. I could hear my guitar out front when I walked out, but not my vocals. So I'm like, just make sure I'm good, brother. If not, we'll make a change. So everything seemed good. So initial thoughts, initial observations that I could share with you. Observation, the back plate got hot. I was a little bit surprised. Maybe it's normal because I am not an engineer. I did like the sound. The coverage seemed to be good. And so I got nothing bad to say about that. Oh, light. Oh my gosh. It's just, seriously, it's pretty light. I was like, I loaded it in the truck after opening up in here and doing a mic test and loaded. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need to order a second one of these actually. So, but anyways, for the small places we do, one is absolutely fine. And yeah, and the only other thing, I got home and of course I hooked stuff up. I tried to go straight into into this mixer, bypassing an external mixer. Channel 1, using the mic, seemed to have plenty of room left on it. Got loud really quick. Now I did not do a true test of headroom at all whatsoever. Not even close. Or usable headroom. So I can't speak to that. But the mic on channel 1 seemed to be pretty sensitive as you were turning it up when you got the switch on mic. That was using a 58 and a 57. So seemed to be pretty sensitive. So yeah, good sound so far. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I plugged in the same setup that we used out there, and it seemed like when I would hit some higher stuff, it seemed like the highs were more exaggerated. And I just got done talking about piercing a couple minutes ago, but I mean, the volume, not to the point of piercing, but it just seemed like they just got too bright. Maybe that's the proper way to say it. Again, I got to do more testing. It's just an observation that I'm sharing. Maybe it's a difference between an array and a two-way box. I thought I'd always heard that you could make horns maybe sound worse or harsh if it wasn't a good horn, so I don't know. Again, I'm not a pro at this. I just try to trust my ears. That's all I can tell you. And I think a lot of people too would tell you trust your ears. Sounds good, it is good type thing. So anyways, lots of compliments tonight. I'm overall, it's a good purchase so far, but this is obviously very fresh. If there are things that you guys want to know about it, I know there's some good stuff on DJs, but live sound or anything I can help with. Anything you guys want to know about this unit, let me know. I'm going to shut up now before this turns in too long as well. And you guys do what's right for you. Do good shows. God bless you guys. And let me know if you got any questions on this bugger right here, okay? See you guys. Be good.